Hey, what's up, guys? It is Celeb back again for another video. We have returned from Summer Game Fest 2024, and man, oh man, did we have such an amazing time. So first off, I want to give a really big shout out to Jeff Keighley and the Summer Game Fest crew for inviting us out to California to check out this amazing event and try all these awesome games. And also, I want to give a big shout out to Ubisoft for giving us the opportunity of checking out Ubisoft Forward and having hands-on with Star Wars Outlaws. So as you can see, it was a beautiful theater. There was tons of influencers and stuff there to get the blood pumping, get us excited for this amazing game. And something else that got us excited was this amazing live orchestra that was playing in front of us during this reveal. So I'm a big Star Wars fan. I'm not as big of a fan as Jordan is, who is the co-founder of Cinelinx, but I'm a pretty big Star Wars fan, and this was by far one of the coolest events that I actually got to that I've ever been to before. Ubisoft and Massive did a really great job at representing their passion for this game and for what's to come. So before we got to play, we got to go downstairs and check out this really cool Star Wars cantina that was set out. We got to try out some really good food, and I got to drink blue Star Wars milk, and it was amazing. So with that said, we also got to play the game for an hour, and I'm going to tell you guys, it was fantastic. There was 3 different sections of the demo we were able to play. And with these 3 different sections of the demo, it actually showcased 3 different styles of play in Star Wars Outlaws. So the 3 different sections were in vastly different areas. We had Kajimi City, which was a very snowy, very snowy and very frantic level that I had to play through. We also had another area that we were sneaking through an old Imperial base to get an artifact, and then we had another area that we were kind of sneaking through a newer Imperial base to get our ship and escape from the grasps of the Empire. So if you don't really know a lot about Star Wars Outlaws, briefly, the game is set in between The Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi. You play as Kay Vess, and what's great about Kay is that she also has a really cool companion called Nix. And Nix is this kind of alien dog that is your companion that can do all different types of really cool stuff. You can actually use Nix as a more than just an active companion, but like as an extension of yourself. As you're crouching around and crawling through all these other areas, you actually see Nix actively do the same exact thing. So when you crouch, he crouches, and he's being all secretive. You can actually get him to either attack, steal, or distract. And whenever he distracts, he'll kind of lay over dead. And that's whenever whoever it is that you're trying to distract will go over. You can sneak up behind them and knock them out and then move on to the next section. Or you can just do crazy stuff and get Nix to actually run across the area and attack him. So you don't have to worry about that character. You can run into that open section or wherever you're at in the levels and attack the other characters while Nix is attacking someone like a stormtrooper, an Imperial soldier, or something like that, an Imperial officer. But I thought that was a really cool aspect of the game. I think that it kind of adds a great dynamic to a Star Wars game that we haven't really seen before. We have... With Jedi Survivor, we had BD1 that could, kind of somewhat be your companion throughout the game. But, Nix, he's an alien dog. We got an alien dog meat that can run about and do your bidding at any point in time. So one of the great things, too, about this demo is as I was playing and enjoying this unbelievable game, I noticed that there was a lot of tender love and care really put into the visual aspects of this game. Not just about how, oh man, these graphics are, great, but they made this game come to life. It's a living and breathing world around you all the time. There's so many times that you're walking through the world And if you just stop, you're going to do exactly what I did during this demo session and just be in awe. There was a lot of times that instead of me going through these missions, I was actually looking around at the environment and wanting to explore the environment because of how alive and wild this game looks. Something else, too, is that it's very, very heavily action-based. It is an outlaw game, so you're not going to be running around with, a lightsaber and force powers. You got to use your skills. You have to use your companion. You have to get Nyx to, run over to certain areas and get Nyx to actually activate these, explodable sections for you, or attack somebody while you're using your laser pistol to, take out stormtroopers or take out some of these other, space gangsters. So it's a really, really crazy experience. But something that was almost as shocking as the graphics to me, was the unbelievable space battles and just overall spatial environment. When you're flying around in space, the controls were very smooth. They almost felt natural. They almost felt like the game was like originally set up to be a Star Wars dogfighting simulator. I don't think I've actually really experienced a game that can have such natural controls in the aspect of, space fight or dogfighting in space and all this, while also showcasing such amazing, beautiful, exploratory worlds that you can explore in. And with that, the transitionary period of you flying from space to the planet. This is like the first game I've ever actually seen that has this beautiful, realistic transitionary period from you going from space directly to the planet, landing your ship, getting out, and then just exploring the world. I mean, honestly, everything that I experienced in these 3 demos was something out of this world. Fighting against the Galactic Empire, Kay and Nyx with their companionship, the very small snippets of story that I was able to experience was just unbelievable. Having this high stakes lifestyle, playing Star Wars Outlaws and going for that, going against the galaxy's crime syndicates, and trying to get this, big stake so she can just live a free life. It really makes you engross yourself into this character and really understand what Massive Entertainment is trying to push across with this game of a different experience than what we've ever had before. So as I said, I know this is somewhat of a brief impression of what Star Wars Outlaws is going to be and what I got to experience, but I don't really know how else to say that it was an unbelievable experience. It was an unbelievably breathtaking experience from start to finish. For this whole hour that I got to sit down with the game, it was really great. The action was fantastic. The companionship between Kay and Nyx, of being able to use Nyx to attack and steal and distract these enemies that you were facing off against. Flying the Trailblazer in these dogfights was so smooth. The worlds were just so utterly beautiful and just filled with life. It is going to be such an amazing game whenever it comes out later this year. And I'm telling you guys, it's definitely something that you do not want to miss. And I want to give a really, really, really big shout out to Massive Entertainment and Ubisoft Studios for giving this unbelievably fantastic opportunity to us of being able to play this game early. And I'm just shocked still. I'm really honestly just still shocked that we were able to sit down and play this game for an hour. So please make sure to come back soon and check out more impressions from our time at Summer Game Fest. I know I just pretty much fan geeked this whole video, but as you can tell from this footage that was provided to us by Ubisoft, the game looks stellar. The game plays stellar because of what I'm telling you right now. And it's definitely something that you need to check out whenever it releases August 30th of this year. Please make sure to come back to Cineleaks.com for some of the latest and greatest geek news, movie news, and gaming news. Thank you again, Ubisoft, for this amazing opportunity. And come back here soon to see our impressions of Assassin's Creed Shadows. I'll talk to you guys soon. Peace out.